What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. So this is, I promise, is going to be a quick video, to the point. I just had an empowering meeting with one of my coaches, and I have to say that when God speaks, I listen, and I got to talk, because if I don't speak, it's like, it's going to leave my mind. So we all ask ourselves, like, what is our gift, right? We don't know what our gifts are. We don't know what purpose are in life, right? So I'm gonna give you 3 tips off the top of my head right now to identify your gift, right? Number 1, what have you gone through in your life that you feel has been holding you back from living in your present? What have you gone through in your past that is holding you back to live in your present? That is one of your gifts. Hey Jamie, how are you? That is one of your gifts, okay? Your second gift is, what are you currently doing right now that you know feels right in your heart? What are you currently doing right now that just feels right, and you keep getting the fear factor that steps into your mind, that steps into your world? What is that, right? Because every time, like I had an amazing, powerful conversation with my coach. Oh my God, and I know she's set up to do big things. And it's like, when you identify yourself, when you find your purpose, your eyes are gonna light up. Your heart is gonna beat 1,000 miles a minute. I mean, I'm talking about 1,000 miles a minute. That you don't even know that you think that's fear. That's not fear. That's actually like the faith inside of you to go do what it is that's stopping you from going to do what you want to do. And your gift, again, number 1 is identifying who you were. What was your past that you went through that was so hard that you don't want to forgive? Because every one of us have gone through a past that was not easy. I can guarantee that every one of you did not have an easy past. One way or another, you had to overcome something. So you need to identify what it is that you went through in the past that you need to overcome and forgive in order to get to your present. Number 2 is, what are you currently doing right now that it's that change? What are you currently doing right now that feels right, but you're scared, you're nervous, you're second guessing your choices, you're second guessing everything because you feel that you're going to fail. The fear of failure. What is it that you're doing right there? What is it that's stopping you at that moment? That right there is another identification of your gift. Number 3, and I'm like pulling stuff out because I just felt so empowered that I needed to tell you guys, and I hope you guys are writing this down, because you got to find it. You got to dig inside. Like, your gift is every time you look in the mirror. Every time you seek yourself in the mirror, that is you. That is the person you were meant. Like, you need to identify that visual, that vision in that person that you're seeking every single day. Because you are never gonna succeed in life if you're still dwelling on the past. You're supposed to learn. It's supposed to be a lesson. You're supposed to take it and strive from it. You are better than you think you are. Tip number 3, and I'm trying to find it because it's right there in the tip of my tongue. And this is like, when I tell you that, this is when God speaks. When God is inside of you, you gotta listen. You gotta act on it, no matter if you wasn't prepared. And this is what all right, you know what? That's what it is. If you feel you're not prepared, but it feels right inside of you, go do it. If you feel like you're not prepared, go do it. You got to just achieve more than what you're doing right now. You got to do 2, 3, 4 more things better than what you were doing before to get to where you want to be. If you feel stuck, if you feel stuck in the world that you're in right now for far too long, it's because it's the world reminding you of your gift and you're not even identifying it. You need to identify your gift. If you're going through the same thing, and that's number 3. If you're going through the same thing over and over and over again, it's because you haven't learned from it yet. And that is part of your gift. Once you learn of the mistakes that you're doing right now, it's because it's trying to tell you, listen, hello, you're making the same mistakes. Stop making the same mistakes. I'm trying to show you what you got to stop doing. I'm trying to show you that you already did this 100 times, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. That's not how it works. You need to find yourself, and the way you find yourself is by identifying your past. Knowing what you went through in your past. That is part of your gift. That is part of your gift to others. The only way you're going to impact someone else in your life is by you keeping it real with yourself, by you keeping it real with your past. It could have been a rough upbringing, a bad relationship, a loss of a job. All those things are part of your gift. What did you learn from all those hard times? Identify every hard time that you went through in life. Identify them, all of them. You have to be aware. You have to be aware of those things that are happening in your life that are hard, that took you down, that held you back, that made you detour the life you were leading. Because when you're leading a life of purpose, you're going straight, life is going to throw you a detour. But just know that that detour is not a negative thing. It's a positive thing. It's because something amazing is about to happen to you. So I challenge you today. To identify your gift. Go write down 3 things of your past. Write down things of your past that you feel that you need to learn from. What are you attempting to do right now that you're scared to do? And the third thing is, what is it that keeps coming around and around and around and around in your life that you just can't, you don't understand why it keeps happening to you? Identify those things. When you do that, that's when your purpose is going to flourish. Your gift is going to be unwrapped. And that is when it's like Santa Claus all over again. Why do you expect Santa Claus once a year? You should be waiting for Santa Claus every day of your life. Because you are a gift. You are a gift to life. You should be unwrapping yourself every single minute, every single second of your life, because unwrapping yourself is your finding yourself. It's your moment of rebirth. That's when you're supposed to wake up. Stop throwing negative tags on you. Stop putting negative tags on yourself. Stop putting yourself down. Stop laughing when you come up with a great idea. Don't laugh at yourself. You're losing credibility. So go find yourself. I know who I am. I found myself through the trials, through the mistakes, through everything I went through. Because if I wouldn't, how hypocritical would it be if I'm telling you to do something that I don't do myself? So I challenge you. I challenge you to go out there and find your gift. You're this close. You're this close to finding yourself. But until you identify your gift, you're not going to find your purpose. Guaranteed. May God bless you all. May God bless you all. Listen to this message. Share this message. Like, comment. If this touched you, if your heart is beating out of your chest right now, if your heart is beating out of your chest, it's because what I'm telling you is for you. I'm talking to you. If you're crying, I'm talking to you. And I'm in a red light. But I'm telling you right now, this is your time to shine. This is your time to flourish. This is your time to make something of your life. Don't settle. Don't get comfortable. It is your time to show up to life. Life is waiting for you. Your purpose is inside of you. Go do something amazing. Live in faith at all times, no matter what happens. And I promise you, guaranteed that your life is going to be more fulfilled and you're going to live with more positive outlook. Every bad has its good. Remember that. every bad has its good. Don't be the victim. Don't have a victim mentality. Have a victor mentality. And that is how you're going to grow. I learned that from Joel Osteen. I am not a victim anymore. I am a victor. I want to win at life. I want to win every chance I get. And so can you. If you want to win, go out there and win. Win in faith. But when you win, don't just grab the trophy and raise it up and be selfish. When you win, grab the trophy, raise it up, and pass it on. Pass it on. Because that is your gift. Make that your gift. Every trophy you get, pass it on to someone who is waiting for you to give it to them. God, I feel great. Doesn't that feel good? Like when you feel empowered right now? If you're receiving this message right now, just say yes. Just type in yes. Please give me that vision. Give me that. I want to hear it from you guys. I want to empower it. Give it word, give it power, give it vision. Because right now, guys, it is your time. It is your time. You might be listening to me right now. You're probably scared. You don't want to say something. You feel like this is like you don't want to be the outcast. You don't want to be the one out there and be the only one. You know what? In order to be someone, you got to be that one. You got to be that one. Go do it. Don't get scared. Don't be fear. You know what the definition of fear is for me? Feeling emotional at rebirth. You're feeling emotional at rebirth, meaning that when you're at that point, when you're at that little striking point in your life and it's trying to take you down, that's the time you need to be reborn, rebirth, and go live that life of purpose that you were meant to do in this life. And whatever you do today is going to impact 7 generations to come. But it's your choice if you want to be the voice or the listener. Be the voice after you become the listener. Seriously. Because first you have to listen in order to speak. May God bless you all. And always remember to have faith, not fear. Whoop, whoop. Peace.